channel. This is Lifestyle with Ola, where I talk about fashion, luxury, fitness, and sometimes travel. And in today's video, I'm bringing you a video about the boots I have in my collection. I've noticed that when I went to purchase boots, I usually would go to YouTube and check out other people's reviews of boots that they bought, and it's been helpful for me to be able to select boots that I buy and would wear, and that has been a guide for me. So I'm doing this also so that I can probably help somebody out there that wears my size. I wear a US, in American shoes I wear a US 11, and in European shoes I wear European 42, which sometimes converts to size 12. I'm not sure how that conversion works, but that's my shoe size. So if somebody out there, if this helps, then that would be great. And so in today's video, like I said, I'm going to be talking about my boots collection, and I have a variety of boots, mainly in browns and blacks and a few pop of colors there. And I'm open to grow this collection because I've been doing a lot of research on Paris, Texas boots, and I found out that they typically run true to size, so I will need to actually wear a EU 42 or US 12 in design and the way it looks. So without further ado, I'm going to start with the first one, and they are the over the knee boots. I have a total of 2 over the knee boots in my collection, and variety of knee-high and tall boots. So my first knee-high boots, and this is the oldest boot in my collection, is this Tory Burch over the knee boots, and then brown suede, and it has the Tory Burch logo right there. It zips at the back right there, and it's very comfortable. They're very, they're like riding boots, and very standard. It looks really long when you wear this, but I usually style this with leggings or jeans or skinny jeans, and they really, and they're very warm also. There's something about this this over the knee boots that they're very warm, and I usually will wear them in the thick of winter, layered with skinny jeans or leggings. And what else about this boot? Yeah, they're very comfortable. I've had them since about 2013, and I've still been rocking them. At the end of every season, what I usually would do is we'll take them to the cobbler and have them taken care of, the suede cleaned, and if I have wear there, you can see that I've actually worn them, and it's lasted. And that's the thing about they were quite pricey when I got them, but they've lasted that long. So that's that for the Tory Burch one. My next over the knee boots are my Stuart Weitzman boots. They're very long also, fit the same thing, and they're almost thigh high. They actually fit up to almost to my thighs. I'm about 5'5", so, but they are I think these are the lowlands. I had 2 of them. I have the islands, and for some weird reason they were very uncomfortable. For the islands were very uncomfortable, so I did sell those. And this are very easy to wear. They're like they're pull-on style, and they tie at the back, and so they tie you tie them to the back of your legs or your thighs, and they're very good. And I've had this since 2015 also, and they've lasted well. And this is in the more like the dark gray color. Right now I'm trying to see if I can get this in the another island. And what size did I get in this? I think this is size 12, and I think that's why it fits. And probably my islands were like 11, and that's why they didn't fit. They were not comfortable to walk in. So I'm thinking of getting the islands back again, even though knee-high or tie over the knee boots and boots like this are not in style right now. I still, there's always room for it in my closet and my style. So I'm still on the hunt for one the in black, because it's a gray, and so, you know, they're very dark gray, but it works well for my closet. But I want one in black when I can find it. So the next boots that I'm at this right here, this, even though they are tall boots, are actually, they fit a bit over my knees, maybe because I'm not that tall. And this I just acquired, and just like you can see in the picture over there, they're the 105s, and these are the they're by Tamara Melon. I lost my train of thought real quick there. They're by Tamara Melon, and they are the Icon boots. These boots are very, you know, they look so, I just got them, I only worn them once. The only caveat about this is the eye and walking in them, but aside that, the leather is fabulous, and I love the color. And I have once I first got these boots, I thought I was going to have to return them because, you know, they were very high, but I have a handbag that actually matches to a T, so I decided to keep it just for that. And they're good, you know, going out boots. And you know, if you want some sexiness to your wardrobe or your closet, this is the perfect boot for it. And so I think this is the end of my over the knee boots, because this fit over the knee for me, and then I'll show you the rest of my boot collection. So it looks like my memory card ran out of space, and I had to grab another SD card. So like I was saying, so for me, I usually will, you know, I'd rather pay a pretty penny to get a boots that's comfortable. And this one, I mean, they're Soul Society, they were not that expensive, but they're really well made, and I can, you know, I still, you know, I'm gonna keep this in my collection, and it served its purpose, and I enjoy wearing it, and it's just a casual boots that I do wear out. So the next, so I got this Western boots this season, and I've worn it once, and it has the just like the Soul Society one, it has the side zipper, it has, you know, I love the shape of it. I have my, you know, boot shaper in there, and it's just this in cognac color. I love this brown, and I've noticed that, you know, in my collection I have a lot of tans and browns, and now I want to try and see if I can get into colors. I love Paris, Texas boots, and I love snakeskin boots or crocodile embossed boots, and, you know, leopard boots and all those animal print boots, but I can never always find it in my size. And I think I've noticed for boots is that if you're going into fall, you know, at the moment the collection comes out, for my size, I really need to go out and get the shoes in my size for that season early on, as opposed to, you know, wait for a Black Friday sale or Christmas sale or whatever sale, because by the time those sale comes, my size is gone. So this I picked up from Nordstrom, and it's in a size 42, and it's just by Wonders, and it says made with love in Spain. So I love the leather of this, and they were not expensive. They were, you know, boots right now, especially Western boots, are going for a pretty premium, and this were good, and the leather feels also good. Okay, the next boots I have are this from Madewell. I picked this up last, I think it was 2019 that I picked up, and you know, they have because I've noticed that I did have a lot of boots without some heel to it, that I picked this up, and I love the tan color of this. The material for this, the material for this is really well made, and they're by Madewell, you know, excuse the pun. And you know, they don't have any zip, but they're easy to wear and easy to take out. I picked this up in the size 11. So for, you know, shoes that are US manufacturers, or I usually will wear 11, like I said before, and these are pretty good. They go with, you know, almost everything that you pair with in this tan color, and I do love them. They fit well, you know. They, you know, I can walk around in them. The heel height is not that bad, and you know, the only caveat to it is that they don't have the side zipper, so it's really hard to put on. And sometimes, you know, if you're not putting on the right socks with it, it's hard to take out. And like I said before, I still have the boot shaper in them. The next one that I have here are by Shoots, and I think in a total I have about, you know, 3 Shoots boots, I think. And this I picked up from Nordstrom also, and I got them in the size 11. They're this chocolate brown Western style, but I love that they have the block heels and they're very comfortable. I love that, you know, despite the fact that, you know, it's a pull-on boot style, it's easy to wear, and they're very comfortable. And for the price, you know, it does look like a very expensive boot, but in actuality they're not. And it's, you know, easy to pair, and depending on what you're wearing. And I love wearing, you know, knee-high boots with like dresses or skirts or midi skirts, and they do come out look, it brings an elegance to it, especially with the heels. The next are the same boots also, but they're in the snake skin print, and they're from Shoots, the same size, you know, everything is the same. And this is, you know, I found out that like I said before, I was trying to get into colors for my boots, because I found out that I usually would have like a brown, a different shades of brown, different shades of tan and caramel or camel in my shoe collection, that I wanted to go out and, you know, or venture out of my, you know, comfort zone and get other colors. And I got the snake print ones, and then the same ones. And I think going forward I do need like a red, because I've seen people have this in a red color or other colors, or, you know, like a brown in the snake print, that I do want to have them, because I've noticed that with this Shoots boots that they do, you know, Shoots actually, you know, they probably do a dupe of different shoes, but this, I love the way they look. And like you can see in this picture here, that, you know, they fit very well with almost everything I've paired it with. I've worn them with culottes, I've worn them with skirts, I've worn them with shorts, and they fit good. In my collection that I haven't even worn at all, I just got this at the Paris, Texas one. Because I love the Shoots one so much, and I said I wanted to get into color, I picked this up. This I picked up from, I think it's Satire, their online shoe brand, online designer boutique. I think they're based out of Italy, and, you know, they usually have, you know, nice luxury items for lesser than what you'll pick up here. That's my doorbell. Hold on. Yeah, and I plan to wear them. I love the way they fit, although I got them in a size 41. So right now I have my shoe stretcher in them, and I have my boot shaper in them. And hopefully, you know, by the time I try to wear it out, because I've tried it a couple of times and I see that it's gradually stretching, so that will be a good one to wear. I'm looking forward to wear this, and I love the shape of it. And, you know, I'm trying to see if I can get the Isabel Marant one in. I found out that Isabel Marant, even though it's a size 11 or 41, actually fits me also. So I'm looking forward to wearing this, and hopefully I can pick up the Isabel Marant one. That's the one I want. I'll put a picture up here of the ones that I want, but they're in black, and I think that's a white one. I'm looking for a cream or white boots that are in my size, but I want to be able to have them for a while in my collection. I and my daughter and I, we're the same size, and it'll be nice, you know, to when they pass them on to her if she wants them, although right now she's not into all this type of fashion. But so the next boots I have are this from Gianni Brocchini. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, or Gianni Couture is what I call it, and they're just tan boots. They have the log sole, they're chunky, and I've had my eye on these boots for a while, and if you can see it in that in the picture, I styled this with that, and that's how I plan to wear it, with shorts or with, you know, even with dresses, or, you know, just to roughen up a girly look. And these boots fit really good. I got it in a size, I think the thing about this also is that I was able to pick up, I think I got it in a 41 also, and they didn't fit too snug. So what I usually do with my boots that are in 41s, or shoes that I get that are in 41, they're made in Italy, they're really good. They remind me of the Prada monolith boots, but you know, not as expensive. I wanted to get the Prada monolith boots in the black on the eye ones, and unfortunately for me, I couldn't find my size, and people say they run small, so I wanted to try it on before I bought it, but I haven't found a place where they even have the size 41 or 11 so that I can try it on. So those are these boots, and they are very nice. I mean, the first day I wore them, I got a lot of compliments on them, and I look forward to wearing them. Oops. So that's that for this boots. So now we're going to the black knee-high boots, and here are my knee-high boots from Aquitalia, and I got this in a size 11. They fit really good, you know, I've worn them a couple of times. I love the fact, the thing that sold me about this is they have the zipper on the side. That way it's easy to wear. You're not asking somebody to please take it out for you, or, you know, depending on your footwear, it's easy. You zip it down just like that, and put your legs in. They fit well. Zip them back up, and that's it. And for my boots, what I usually do is for all my shoes generally, I usually, you know, will at the end of the season take it to a cobbler. It costs a pretty premium penny, but they'll take care of, don't worry, I'll wash my hands once I'm done. They'll take care of, you know, the polishing, you know, if there's stuff that needs to be mended or, you know, sewn together, take care of all of that, and that way your shoes will last. And this, I love the leather in this also, and yeah, the Aquitalia, and the heel height is not that high, and so for shoes like this, it's easier to, I wouldn't wear it with trousers obviously, but it's easier to wear. I could wear denim with it or tights with it, but I usually would wear this with like a short pencil skirt or something like that. And they're also from Aquitalia, and because I saw that those were comfortable, I did pick this up. They have the silver bark detail here. They are pull-on style also, but they have a heel to it. I noticed that when I wear like some skirts, like suit skirts, that I wanted to, for work, wear like days I have meetings, and or days that, you know, I needed to, you know, dress a particular way, that I wanted to wear this heel height. And I love those boots. They fit well. I love that Aquitalia. The leather is really supple, and it's nice. You know, it's a good boots, and I've worn this a couple of times. I did pick this up in a size 12. I'm wondering why I got those in 11, but I guess because they are pull-on style, it's easier for me. And there are times that, you know, you want to wear thicker socks with some certain boots that, you know, you wear with them. And for some of my other boots that are tighter, I usually will wear a pantyhose, or, you know, a pantyhose that's, you know, or sheer tights, that, you know, that way it makes it easier to wear and take off or pull on for shoes like that. But for this one, because it's a size 12, I can wear thicker socks with it. I'm already getting tired. I'm still with knee-high boots. So the last pair of knee-high boots are just shoes, but this time around though they're black and they're in this Western style. But I love that they have this. They don't have the block heels. It's not the block heel style. They have the this croc effect on the embossed leather on it, and it has the croc effect. And they're very good. They're very stylish. You know, you can wear with skirts, you can wear a dress. And I'm looking forward to wearing this fall season. I love the look of it. They're pull-on style also. I'm wondering why, you know, all the boots makers are making boots in pull-on styles. I guess because it's more expensive, or even Paris, Texas doesn't even put zipper on them. So I'm wondering why, you know, the zippers can be there, or it's gonna make it not look as good. So, but these boots, they're really nice. When I tried them on, they're from shoots also, and I got this in an 11, and the 11 fits well. So for shoes, the next boots are my regular booties or regular boots. So the first one I have here are my Stuart Weitzman. I'll put the name across the screen, and they are the lace-up boots. They're easy to wear. I've worn them a couple of times only, and I did first find them on Simply Shana's site, YouTube channel. I think that's what channel's name is, and she's raved about them. The day that she, you know, the first day I saw it on her channel, I went and looked for them, and they were on sale. I think I got this for about, if I'm not mistaken, about $200 and something or $300, and they usually sell for $600. That day was my day. I quickly, because normally I would, you know, sleep over things, and when I saw that they went from $600, which is $695 or something that she had said, and they were on sale for $200 and something, I think I'll look at my receipt and, you know, probably put a copy there. That I saw it, I snagged them, and they fit so well. Every time I've worn them, I mean, I've worn them only a couple of times just out, and I'll insert a picture right there, that people have asked me about them, and I love them. I love the way it looks. You know, I know I can wear with floaty skirts, a dress, you know, things like that is what I plan to wear this way. So wear that, you know, the detailing, that's the pearl detailing right there, and I love the way they look. This I by Stuart Weitzman, and I got this in a US size 12. My next boots are this from Anine Bing, and I picked this up in a size 41, surprisingly, and they fit well. They're this Western style. They remind me of the, actually when I went out and got this, I wanted the taller one. There's a taller one that I did see on Scout the Cities YouTube channel or Instagram page, that I'm like, oh, I'm looking for those, and I couldn't find it in my size. I tried to wait to see if I really wanted them or how often will I wear them, because Western style boots are in now, and I noticed that, you know, in my collection I didn't have a lot of Western style boots. I just have regular boots. That I went in and I saw this, because I couldn't find those in my size, and even in the 41 I saw this, and I said, okay, I might be lucky enough to find that they'll fit. Surprisingly enough, I don't think they make 42. Shoemakers, if you're out there, please, you know, consider females like us with bigger feet. So I picked this up in a 41. They have the cap toe right there. They look so good. These boots, also people have asked me about them. I love the way they look. You know, boots I picked up from Nordstrom last year. They're the Caslin. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, they're the Caslin boots in this burgundy color. I have a burgundy leather jacket that I usually will pair with. They're vintage, And once I found that this other jacket that I wanted, that I had in my collection, I wanted to, you know, pick up a boot to match it, and that way, you know, I'm not, because for those, and sometimes you have to figure out, oh, what am I wearing with that? But they're easy to style. I mean, I can actually wear it with black boots, but once I found this, they were very inexpensive. They were like $100, if not less, and it says they're water resistant. And then the chunky style, they have that almost Chelsea-like looking. I love the stitching right there. You know, I love the creasing. I've creased them. My children will generally say, oh, stop creasing your shoes, but they're supposed to be worn, so I don't mind the creasing. So they're those chunky boots, and like I said, I wanted to get the Prada boots or the chunky boots, and these boots also remind me, this chunky style boots remind me of my Doc Martens when I was growing up, that I wanted to go back and get them. And once I picked up the Doc Martens, the one I picked up, they felt very heavy, and also I knew I was gonna have to break them in, and I didn't have the time to do that, so I picked this up and they fit really good. This I picked up in the beginning of pandemic last year, I think, 2020, and they had this from Dear Francis. I picked them up in the size 42. These are the softest, most supple boots I've ever owned, or shoes I've ever owned in my life, and they fit so well. You know, they're also the tan or camel color, and you know, I'm looking forward to wearing these boots, you know, again. I haven't had places to go with them. They have that right there. Even though they've been worn, they still look new, and I'm looking forward to wearing this out. And these boots, like I said, feel so, they're from Dear Francis. I found out that this shoe brand makes, you know, people have raved about, you know, the comfort and the style over everything. Like I said before, I would take comfort over style any day, and so I like a boot that's stylish. They're lace-up boots and they're very comfortable. Boots are this Isabel Marant boots, and I'm not sure what this color is, but it's more tan. And then the Western style boots, they're size 41. Surprisingly enough, I didn't even have to break this in at all. They fit well, as you can see in that picture there. They're nice. It depends on, you know, I can wear with a skirt or with a dress. You know, it matches a lot of, because I have a lot of different shades of tan that I could wear with what I'm wearing now, with, you know, leggings or skinny jeans. Isabel Marant one that I just picked up is this red booties. They're the soft style booties, and they're red. I love the fact that the heel height is not that high, and they fit well even though they're size 41. And that's the thing about some of these brands. I think Isabel Marant actually usually goes up to 41 and they never go to 42. So now that I've tried 2 of their shoes, I know that definitely 41 will fit me. And I love the leather in this. And you know, Isabel Marant, I think, you know, going back to Isabel Marant, I've had the Western style, or I'm not sure what the name of the belt is, that you can, you know, tie away. That I really love the leather in that, just from a belt, that I know that, you know, when I ventured into buying the shoes, that the leather will be good and premium. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I actually wore this out yesterday. It rained cats and dogs here. And then my Hunter boots, I'm trying to, these are the shorter one. I'm trying to get this in the knee length ones, because, you know, it was good with what I wore yesterday. I wore, I think I took a picture of it, and I think I'll insert there. I went out to meet a friend for coffee, but I promised I was going to be there, that I couldn't cancel. So I did show up, and this is what I wore. It was raining, it was good. I'm trying to get the Chloe boots right there, and I wanted to justify that, you know, they're Chloe's, they don't go to size 42, and how often will I wear them, that, you know, I might as well just, if I'm getting wellies or rain boots, that I want something that I'm gonna wear that, you know, and this does the job. And it looked good, and they're good, and I want to get them in the knee length ones, so that for days where I think, you know, for snow days that I don't want, because for this, if I dip my feet in snow that's high, this is not gonna cut it. So these are my rain boots, and I plan to get this one from Vagabond. They remind me of the Prada boots, and they're the chunky low the chunky sole ones. I've worn this and the thing about these boots is that despite the fact that I've worn them so much, they don't, the wear is not there, but from the creasing you can see that I've really worn them. What I usually would do after a wear is, you know, clean them up, you know, after a season's over, take them to cobbler, have them do some cleaning and all of that. But this is still there. This is a nice boot. These boots are so stylish that even my son asked me, you know, where did I get them? And once he, you know, he does that, you know that, you know, looks like I've done a good job, you know, picking out a boot that's not a luxury boot or designer boot. That these are from Vagabond. They've worn well, they fit, they're stylish, and I picked this up in a size 42. I think this shoe brand is a very good shoe brand, for at least in my opinion. I wore this, you know, and the wear and tear is not on there, and they remind me of the Prada ones, like I said before. They're the chunky style boots, and they're good. God, I've had these boots for, I think I picked this boot up in 2015. I've had, you know, them cleaned several times. They have the zipper. They're the Enzo Anglioni. I picked them from Nordstrom Rack, and every time that I say I'm going to donate this boot, when I take them back to the cobbler and they shine it and, you know, clean it up, I'm always like, yeah, this boot is not going anywhere, because they're very nice to wear with skirts, sometimes pants, and they're very nice booties. They zip up at the back. They're very inexpensive. It gets the job done. I picked up in a US size 11. I love the detail right there. They're stylish, and I've walked a lot in these boots. So something I found out about shoes is that it's how you care for them, and if you get a good one. And I'm surprised that, you know, this was under $50, and since picking this up since 2015 and this lasted this long, you know, I'm really shocked. And, you know, I was contemplating, you know, I said it once at the end of 2019 after I found out that, you know, I just wanted this as a backup. I was going to donate this because it looked really horrible, and I took it to the cobbler and they cleaned it out and started looking good, and I wanted to get in another color because they're suede, and I wanted to see if I can get in like a red or something else, but I haven't been able to find them. But if you find them at Nordstrom Rack or an outlet somewhere, these are good boots. And I think Macy's I've seen something like this at Macy's. I'm not sure if they were Enzo, but they're good and they wear well. The heel height is not that much, it's not that high, and it gives you an elevated stylish look. So that's that one. Two more to go. Next pair are lace up boots from Paul Green. I had a Paul Green that I got in 2012 that I just donated this past closet clear out. I picked these boots up in 2018, and they're the lace up boots. They're easy to wear with trousers and sometimes, you know, dresses. I haven't worn them with skirts, but I usually will wear them with like dresses, depending on the, you know, the style of the dress. and they're zip up. They fit really good. I love the leather, Paul Green. I think they're a German brand. The shoes are really well made and they last, because the last one that I picked up in 2012 I just donated. I wore it to the ground, and I was, you know, every time at the end of the season when I take it to the cobbler, I say, hey, I brought those shoes back. Then after a while I was just like, you know, this guy's gonna get tired of, you know, working on the shoes, that, you know, but he wasn't. But I just said, you know what, it's time to let those shoes go, and they still looked good. And I found out that, you know, I had I needed to let it have another home, let it go somewhere where, you know, somewhere else will get a life out of it. Getting tired. I'm trying not to make this video long, as it's already long. And I picked this up. These are Massimo Duty suede lace-up boots. I wish that, you know, for boots like this, like lace-ups, I don't like the idea of, you know, lacing it up and, you know, undoing the lace to wear this boots. I wish they had thought of a zipper on there. But these are nice boots. I've only worn them indoors. I haven't worn them out. I got them in 2020. I got them on the sale that Massimo Dutti was having, and I noticed I didn't have this chocolate suede boots in my collection. That I picked them up, and the price was too good to pass. And you know, I've noticed about Massimo Dutti that they do make good stuff, and looking forward to wearing this to work. This will be nice work shoes to wear with, you know, pants, or wear with, you know, dresses or skirts, depending on the cut or the length. And the final ones, the final and not the least, is the last and not the least, are this Madewell booties. And these are size 11 also, and they're very good boots. I've worn them, you know, taking pictures in them. They have the side zipper, and like my other knee-high boots from Madewell in the same color. I love the leather. They're made well. This was actually made in Brazil, and they're, you know, genuine leather. The leather is kind of strong or hard, but they still wear well. So this is the last one, and we made it to the end. And so if you have any questions about any of these boots, or want to pick out any, and you have questions, you can, you know, leave them in the comment section below. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for joining me to go through my boot collection. This is good for me also, because it makes me remember, because I'm able to go back to doing going back in case I needed to go back to see which shoe brands or which boots served me the best, or what did I have in my collection at a certain time. And this video is not to brag or anything, and this video actually I actually made this video, and I'm going to start making videos like this, or taking pictures of the items I own, because I was trying to consign some items and it got lost in the mail, or I was trying to send it to a consignment shop. I'm not gonna name the name of the consignment shop, because they're doing their best to make me whole, that it got lost by a courier. And so by me taking pictures or having videos of the items that was in the box, or showing that I already owned them and I already wore them, or I had them in my possession, I was able to prove that those items are mine, and I've worn them. The ones that I've worn, or the ones that, and that's the thing about, you know, unboxing, keeping your receipts, or doing all that digital receipts things, is that you are able to keep a track or get accountability for what you own at a certain time. And then if something was to go wrong, let's say for insurance purposes, or, you know, you're sending somewhere, you can say, oh, I actually own this at this particular time. I just didn't, you know, if you have a video or a picture of what you already own, you're able to say, oh, I did own it, it's mine, and here's proof, because they did ask for those. And so now this has taught me a lesson, that things that I own, I'm going to photographing them. It's not me showing off, although I'm, sharing with others, because I've seen others share theirs with me, and it's made me have an informed decision when purchasing items, that I'm sharing this also with you so that you can know what I own. Did it work for me? Were they tight? Did they wear well? And all of that. And that way you can also, if you have questions about them, feel free to ask me, and I'll be able to say, oh, get this one, it didn't work out, or yes, I had in my collection and it did wear well. Thank you again for tuning in, and if you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and please hit the notification bell so that every time I upload you may be informed. And so for my schedule, I'm trying to make sure that I upload videos on Wednesdays and Sundays for now, and hopefully this year I can do the vlogmas. I've always watched people's vlogmas. It takes a lot of time to do that, and it takes a lot of love for your for your viewers to do that also. So I'm hoping that I can also reciprocate and show you guys that and take you along with me. Thank you again for tuning in, and until next time, stay blessed.